Hello beautiful people of the internet and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm finally posting this goddamn Korea vlog. I think the reason I've been putting it off is honestly because I was scared it wasn't going to be very good. I don't feel like I got as many clips as I wanted to. So just bear with me knowing that most of these clips are just going to be really quick iPhone shots. I don't really have a lot of videos that I took on my camera that are like long and descriptive. I have literally 2 days that I spent at the Airbnb just kind of like talking to myself. Overall, I did get a lot of videos. Like I said, they're just short. So most of this is just gonna be like text with some music in the background. I hope that's okay with you guys. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Day 1 of our trip, or technically I guess day 0, was probably the worst one. Anyone who's flown internationally knows how terrible the whole experience is. The hardest part for me was, for some reason, flying in to Houston from Denver. I was on so little sleep, I just felt like I was dying, but at least I got to watch the Barbie movie. Got to our little hotel in Houston, stocked up on some snacks, and then we were up in like 3 more hours to go get on our flight from Houston to Toronto. I basically consider this all one day, by the way, because even though we slept, it was just like a continuous process. So yeah, Houston to Toronto, and then had another one from Toronto to Seoul. These weren't that bad, surprisingly. I know that sounds unbelievable, but it was actually really nice. My only complaint was airplane food, as always. So our official day 1 was really focused on the Cherry Blossom Festival because we kind of had this fear that we were gonna miss the cherry blossoms blooming. So we really rushed out so that we could see them. And obviously the main purpose was to just go look at them and take pictures. But honestly, the festival itself in 𝙤𝙤 was so fucking cool. And of course we did the traditional thing of getting ramen by Han River because of course the food was really good this day. Like honestly, thinking back on it, like 10 out of 10 meals. And just a heads up, if you see any food that you like or any cafes, the location will be linked. But yeah, we hit hongdae that morning, and then it ended up being like our daily stop. I pretty much tried everything there. We had chicken skewers and sausage skewers at the festival, and then had stir fry that night. Day 2 of our trip has a special place in my heart because it was myeongdong, which is my favorite place in Korea. And this was actually really just a taste testing day. So I think it's only natural for me to do a review of everything that I tried. So first off, we have egg drop. We went to the hongdae branch, and to be fair, we never tried it again, but overall, I just did not fuck with this. It was really messy, really gross. I mean, at the end of the day, all it is an egg sandwich. I got the Mr. Egg, which is literally just eggs on bread with the special sauce. The special sauce is not good. I'd rather just eat an egg sandwich normally. 2 out of 5 stars for me. So we did some shopping for a while, but ultimately we ended up at myeongdong Gyeoja for lunch, and I really have a bone to pick with this place. It is so lackluster. We tried everything they have to offer, and I think I'll just let the videos speak for themselves.
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye. Do you understand?
Yeah. Safe to say that restaurant wasn't for me. But then the night started to roll around and the market started to open, which meant that our wallet started to open as well, and we all really started to flourish. So first we have the world famous egg bread, and it is famous for a reason. I probably went back for this on 3 separate occasions outside of the night market. It was just that good, and there's nothing I can necessarily say about it. It's just pure perfection. 5 stars. Then we had a potato tornado with, I think, just cheese on it. It wasn't bad, but it was nothing too crazy. It just kind of tasted like a normal chip. It didn't really stand out to me. 3 stars. Just banger after banger. I'm just gonna say, everyone hated on me for wanting the Oreo churro, but I don't regret it at all. It was really good. 4 stars. Of course, I had to try the lobster because everyone talks about it, and it was my most anticipated thing to try on this trip. I hated it. I'm just gonna say it. The man also set my box on fire with his torch, so that was great. 2 stars. I want to mention the watermelon juice because I did have it. I had it my first time in Korea as well, and it was like beyond unbelievable the first time, but this time 4 stars. Then I got tanggulu, or as other people call it, candied fruit, and I immediately dropped it on the ground. However, it was pretty good, 4 stars. Then we moved on to get coin bread, and this, oh my god, is so unique. I can't explain it. This is like 6 out of 5 stars, 100 out of 5 stars even. Nothing can top this bread. 5 stars. And thus concludes the end of the taste testing spree. After that, I took a day to myself, and I took the opportunity when I was alone in the Airbnb to record a tour for you guys, as well as a little shopping haul of all the stuff that I did get in Myeongdong. Today is officially day 3 of our trip, and although I've filmed here and there, this is the first minute I've had like a little bit of peace and quiet since I've been with all these people. I also haven't gotten ready for the day yet, so that's why I look a little bit messy. But yeah, it's April 4th, and I'm doing a solo day today. I think I'm gonna go back to Myeongdong for a little bit. Honestly, I've been shopping, but I haven't gotten everything that I wanted yet, so I'm gonna go back. But I did want to do a little haul and show you all what I got so far. So my most money so far has been spent at Kakao Friends. I needed a new neck pillow, so I got this Chunsik one. Chunsik is like my representative animal, I feel like, of the Kakao Friends, so I have to get everything for her. I got 2 different seatbelt covers. So this one's Chunsik, this one's Ryan. I got this key ring, and then I got this one. I think I'm gonna put this on my work bag and this one on my gym bag because this one's doing yoga. Then I got this toothbrush holder. This all was like $75, something like that, maybe like 65. So honestly a little bit more on the expensive side when it does come to Korea because it's a brand. Which, speaking of brands, I went to Line Friends. I got this RJ phone number holder, so I'm gonna put my phone number in this and put it on my desk at work. And then I got these little magnets to put on my fridge. I also got these little foam rollers at Daiso. This one with the ridges is so good to roll the bottom of your feet on. My feet have been hurting so much because I've been walking in flat foot shoes, like some white Vans, and it's just hard to walk around the city with shoes like that. They're not very comfortable. This one I found is better for like my back and my shoulders, but this one's not as good to me. We also went to HBAF, which is like this almond store. You can get different flavors of almonds. So I got one variety pack that has honey butter, almond, wasabi, hot and spicy chicken, tteokbokki, injolmi, and cookies and cream. I'm bringing this back as a souvenir for some of my coworkers. I got a shower cap because the showers here are a little bit intense. They kind of spray everywhere. It's kind of hard to avoid getting things wet when you don't want them wet. I wanted a shower cap because if I straighten my hair and I want to keep it straight for the next day, it's not going to work out unless I put it in a cap. I got a dual ear pick, which I've never used before. I don't know if this is going to be any good, but I was curious. And I also got these. I opened it already, but it's like one of those things that you wrap and put in your ears, and it's supposed to like pull up the fat on your chin and jaw, whatever. I don't know. This is weird. I tried it. I don't know if it's doing anything yet, but I did use it. And we also got a caricature done. This is, of the 4 of us, this one's me. It's so cute. That's about it. I do want to give an Airbnb tour. This Airbnb it's good, not great, but I like it actually. So let's get into that. So the biggest complaint about this Airbnb is this really wonky door. This goes off all the time. The digital thing is like really just not very great. You walk in, you have like the kitchen, the dining room, I guess. This is how like Korean main rooms are made. There's not really a lot of space. The kitchens aren't very complex. We do have all the snacks that we've bought over the last couple days, and then, you know, sink, stove, all of that. And then we do have more snacks in here. Lots of snacks the last few days. Over here we have the laundry room on the side of the fridge, so that's all my laundry waiting, and the laundry machine is actually back here. And then this room's for my uncle. This room is for my cousin. I'm not going to show them. I don't want to invade their space. Over here is the bathroom. So it's really, really small. Last time we came, it was not this small. That actually goes out to like the main hallway of this building, which is hilarious to me. We have the shower right here, the sink, and then the toilet. It's literally like 3 tiles. And then Me and my mom's room, we have the double space. This is her side. She's got a lot going on. And this is my side. I just showed all this stuff on my bed, and then that's the vanity, and then we have a TV. I haven't even used the TV yet. I'm storing most of my clothes like on this shelf, and then some of my shoes. This is all like my beauty stuff. I have a trash can back there, and then like my dirty clothes usually are right there. A lot of our electronics are stored right here. There's not a lot of storage when it comes to Korean spaces, so this is what we have to work with. We're putting a lot of our clothes also in this little drawer, and then up here, that's actually my towel to shower with. It's a lot. So I know I filmed some things the last couple days, but I have found it's very hard to film out here with everyone that I'm traveling with. I just feel weird about it. So talking sessions I think are gonna be kind of limited because I cannot vlog the way I would like, specifically with how much we have going on too. Like I have to carry a lot of things. If you think that you're gonna like get a really good vlog while you're out, specifically in the myeongdong night market, like when you're trying to eat the stuff that you bought and you're trying to hold your money and you're trying to hold a vlog camera, oh my gosh, that gets intense. You have to have someone there to film for you, and I do have my mom and she's good, but she's also holding a lot of stuff, especially when you've been shopping all day. Oh, I also want to go clothes shopping, but I actually don't know where to go. I'm not familiar with like the good clothing brands here. Like I see a lot of stuff that I think I would like, but I don't know. I really hate shopping for clothes on my own. Not on my own, in the US. I hate shopping for clothes in general, so I can't imagine it's better for me in a foreign country, but I am 100% willing to try. I also messaged some people here, but I don't know. I'm definitely not feeling very social today after talking to people 24/7, and I've been enjoying it. Don't get me wrong. I actually love being around people nowadays, but a day by myself kind of sounds fire right now, and I wouldn't mind going back to hanging out with people like tonight in like a more high energy vibe, but I want like a low energy, slow day. I'm not gonna lie, if I had my pick, I'd probably go to the tower by myself tonight, but I know everyone wants to do that together, and I told them not to do it without me, so I don't know. That's what I've been looking forward to the most, and we're going to the zoo tomorrow, so that's gonna be a very fun day for me. We've been doing a lot of walking, so I don't feel like I should walk a lot today. I have to figure out what I should do with my hair. I feel like I should do some kind of like different style. The next few days were pretty casual. We went to the DDP, hit up one of the other markets, which I do have to say, the hotteok, the donut, and the walnut bites were all 5 stars. Then we went to the zoo. Then we had a karaoke night in the little rooms. I had so much fun. This was probably one of my favorite things that we did, no matter how bad of a singer I was. Alright, so I just got back from Gangnam, and everyone else went out. They went out to like drag shows. I'm not a big fan of drag, so I'm gonna stay home a little bit, but I got back by myself. Honestly, check out this room right now. The pressing, like, is chaotic. There's so much stuff on my bed. I've just been sleeping with it there. I think I want to clean this up, and I want to tan and paint my nails. The next 4 days were truly iconic, even with one of those days being me just laying in bed and crying the whole time. The 3 other days that I left the Airbnb were some of my favorites. We started with the Coax Mall, which a lot of people say is overrated because really the Starfield Library is just like for one picture, but I loved it and I actually like enjoyed the mall itself. I got a bunch of cute clothes that really elevated my wardrobe. I was really excited about it. We got to see the Gangnam hands. We saw BTS's handprints near the Olympic Stadium, and of course we saw the Olympic Stadium too. Then we went to Nami Island. This was my favorite day solely because this place is truly my aesthetic to a T. It is beautiful, it's natural, and you can zip line to the fucking island, which I did. It was so fun. I recommend that anyone who goes to Nami Island take the zip line to it. It's iconic. After Nami Island, we did go to the bridge and watch the light show. We weren't able to catch this light show the first time we went to Korea because the water was too high, but this time it was in full force, and it was actually funny because it did, like, I don't know if it flooded or if it was just like supposed to happen, but the water started rising really quickly and everyone got like trapped on this little platform. So I enjoyed really watching the people like freak out as they realized they were surrounded by water. Then the next day we had a traditional day. We went to one of the 𝙤𝙤 villages, and to be fair, they're pretty, but I can't stand the tourism. It's too crowded, too loud. It's not my favorite. Then we went to the palace. I love the palace. We actually dressed up in the hanbok this time, which we didn't do the first time, and that made it so much more fun and like communal. I had a great time doing it, honestly, even though I kind of looked like I belonged in a Christmas movie. And then our last jam-packed day was the DMZ, which I took no videos of this time. I really loved the DMZ the first time we went. It was probably my favorite day. Second time, it was kind of underwhelming just because I knew everything already. I still enjoyed it, and it was definitely like really relaxing, especially towards the end of the trip, to just like take a break and sit in a bus. But after DMZ, that's when we went up to the tower, and the tower is truly my favorite thing in Korea. I know I've said that about multiple things, but the tower is the thing I always go back to. I love overlooking the city. I love watching the sunset. That's what we did this time. We watched as like the city kind of like turned off for the day. Oh, it was so pretty. And then the last day we had all of our beauty appointments. We got facials, and then I got my lip fillers done. I'm gonna do a whole entire video on that whole experience. And after that, it was time to leave. And I didn't really record anything for the travel day back because at that point I was so tired and there was a lot going on. But the flight back home was great. Everything was great. I honestly could not have asked for a better trip. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comments below. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave it a like. And if you're feeling generous, you can even subscribe. I do hope to see you all in the next video. But if not, bye-bye.